Okay, so you can see here we have the equipment I was talking about. So we have the Arduino Pro Mini, we have an nlrf24 transceiver, and then we have a couple components here to keep the power straight, because this is a 3.3 volt board here. It has a raw pin, like you could put more power into it, but it gets hinky when you're jumping back and forth between the transceiver and then whatever else you've got, hooked up to this. And it cleans up. So you're not all on the board. You've got all these channels here, and you can kind of more easily attach them to whatever you're trying to work with. And then you can see here this is the blank board here, or not blank, but it's a little bit of soldering and everything like that, but it's not too big a deal. But it gives you a lot more accessibility to, change things out, switch the wires over, whatever like that, and then also case things and set them up in temporary housings, that kind of stuff, and then also run the power, so mount the battery right behind it, or in line with it, and then kind of run everything, and then you've also kind of protected the more sensitive, voltage wise, components and the stuff you're kind of counting on with the radio stuff, and we can go much smaller than this, where we break down all the components off the Pro Mini and off of the nlrf24, and go onto much smaller PCB, where stuff is hardwired in as well. But this is about the size you kind of want to be at, to kind of learn what's going on, and just kind of get the basics. And this is kind of you probably would want to start with more like a Arduino Nano or Uno or Mega 2650 or whatever like that. This one's a little bit more temperamental as far as the voltage rating, and then going back and forth between that. But what this gives you is, this gives you a very low power consumption sleep mode. Whereas you're kind of optimized for energy efficiency and everything like that. Now you could take things to the limit on any of this stuff. So the transceiver there. You could go with something else, something more directional, long range, stable. You could go with like an HC12, and that's the thing is that. Hold on. Sorry. So you see, these are common style connectors here. Oh, get your common way of connecting them. Now it would take a little bit of a screw with, but we could change it out for the HC12, and we could kind of adjust things how we see fit. But this would be a good place to start if you want. I'm not trying to get your address out of you or whatever like that, but I can send you these, and then the face mounted components, not the Arduinos and the transceivers, but like all the other the resistors, diodes, all that stuff, and the pins and everything like that. If you want, if not, don't worry about it. And I can link you the G code for this, and I can link you the G code for the smaller stuff. But you probably want to start on something like this if you're interested, and if you want to try to get something functional out of it at the end, and also know how everything's running. This would be the way to go.